China is putting the United States to shame with its incredible new vehicles. Imagine a future where transportation doesn't just take you to your destination, but challenges the laws of physics and changes everything we know about mobility. Can you picture a world where vehicles not only transport you from one place to another, but also have the ability to float on water, rotate 360 degrees without moving from their spot, and guarantee your safety in extreme situations? That future is already here, and China is leading the way. The Asian giant is pushing the boundaries of technological innovation, leaving powerful countries like the United States surprised and worried. This is not a distant future, it's a reality that's already changing how we get around. Today, we travel to the heart of the most amazing advancements in transportation, where vehicles float, trains defy gravity, and drone taxis transform urban mobility. Get ready to witness a future that seemed straight out of a science fiction movie, but is already here, changing the way we live and move. Let's start with the BYD Yangwang U8. An SUV that not only impresses with its design but redefines what versatility means. This vehicle is the world's first floating SUV, capable of rising and moving through water thanks to its innovative hydraulic system that allows suspension adjustment. But the most amazing thing is its ability to rotate 360 degrees on its own axis, a feature that facilitates maneuvers on narrow streets and tight spaces. And in case of an emergency like a flood, the Yangwang U8 activates its floating mode, ensuring that the driver and passengers are protected for 30 minutes in the water, all for a base price of $50,000. It's a masterpiece that sets the standard for what an all-terrain vehicle of the future should be. Now, let's board the SkyTrain, the first unmanned aerial train that challenges the logic of traditional transportation. Imagine an elevated monorail operating without the need for a driver, and with the capacity to carry up to 200 passengers at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. The impressive thing about this system is that it was installed in just 7 months, much faster than a conventional train. In addition, being elevated, it avoids ground traffic, creating a cleaner, more organized and efficient city. What if I told you that the future of transportation could be flying? The Ahang 216, a fully autonomous drone taxi, promises to revolutionize cities. This drone, which carries up to 2 people, flies at 130 kilometers per hour and has an operating altitude of up to 3,000 meters. The fascinating thing is its safety. If one of its rotors fails, it can safely complete the journey. A step towards faster, greener and quieter transportation, and although drone taxis are still years away from our streets, the Ahang 216 is paving the way. The NEO ET9, an electric sedan, takes luxury and technology to an unprecedented level. Did you know that this car can literally shake snow off its roof without the need for a brush? This innovative sedan features a dual propulsion engine, an ultra-fast charging battery and impressive range. A symbol of what's possible when luxury and technology merge in a high-end vehicle. The Lazarus LMB 496 is a hybrid motorcycle that not only travels on roads, but can also take off and fly thanks to its jet engines. With a power of 1,300 horsepower, this futuristic machine allows short flights of up to 10 minutes, completely changing the way we imagine personal mobility. If the thought of flying vehicles seems incredible to you, wait till you meet the Gov, a completely autonomous flying car. This innovative vehicle from China combines land and air capabilities, transforming into a drone that you can operate without the need for human intervention. And best of all, in the future, these vehicles could be an integral part of our daily lives. But the future doesn't stop there. The Flyer, an electric aircraft designed for vertical takeoff and landing, promises to revolutionize urban travel. Imagine flying above traffic, gliding silently through the air and landing right where you need to be. This vehicle presents an exciting vision of how mobility in cities could radically change. And if you thought taxis were a thing of the past, get ready for the Zox, an autonomous taxi developed by an Amazon subsidiary. This vehicle is not only innovative, but it also redefines how we move in cities with a symmetrical design that allows it to move in any direction without turning. For those who think 3 wheels aren't enough, the Raptor, an urban tricycle from Japan, is the answer. With a modular design that allows you to customize the vehicle for different uses, the Raptor is not only practical, but also efficient and environmentally friendly. Finally, the Ridro Kanguro is not only a personal assistant, but also a vehicle. This robot, developed by the University of Tokyo, follows you wherever you go and turns into a scooter or a Segway when you need it, merging the best of robotic assistance and personal mobility. The Zen X3 is a vehicle that can move both on land and in the air, offering an intuitive driving experience and a promising future for flying cars. The future of mobility is no longer a fantasy. From vehicles that float on water, electric planes soaring through the sky, to robotic taxis and flying motorcycles, China and other countries are opening up a range of possibilities that will mark a before and after in how we move. The future of mobility towards a global revolution. The arrival of these vehicles is not just a technological revolution, but also a paradigm shift in how we understand mobility and our cities. These advancements are destined to redefine what it means to travel, reduce carbon emissions, alleviate urban congestion, and offer faster, more efficient and sustainable transportation solutions. Cities of the future, filled with flying drones, self-driving cars and aerial trains, no longer seem so distant. These vehicles not only represent a breakthrough in engineering, but also a response to global problems such as pollution, traffic, and resource scarcity. China, as the undisputed leader in technological innovation, has set the bar very high, pushing other countries to accelerate their own development and adoption of these technologies. Governments, businesses, and societies are on the verge of an unprecedented transition, where old transportation infrastructures are being replaced by smarter, greener solutions adapted to the needs of the 21st century. However, the transition to these new systems will not be easy. We will face regulatory, economic and social challenges, and changes in public policies, education and investment will be necessary to make these advancements accessible and effective on a global scale. Large cities will have to adapt quickly to these new forms of transportation, creating adequate infrastructure for flying vehicles and drones, while smaller cities will have to find ways to incorporate these technologies sustainably. Undoubtedly, the journey towards the future of mobility will be long and challenging, but the first step has already been taken. We are on the threshold of an era in which the way we move, interact with our cities, and experience the world will change forever. It's only a matter of time before these vehicles, which today seem like something out of a science fiction movie, become a daily reality for millions of people around the world. In this context, the innovation and leadership of countries like China are just the beginning of a global shift that promises to transform transportation as we know it.